Namaste programs, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator and the Rove and the Newfoundland Bush Trip. Last leg, 20 minutes, Clarenville to St. John's International Airport. Let's get it done. All right, we're good to go. So we go, let's go, let's go. The final leg of Newfoundland. Passage. Bush trip this summer. Alright, last leg with this plane, then we're back in the DA-62 on the Rove tomorrow, heading back over to the USA to do the final North American bush trip, which is the east coast of America, the USA. We're going to get there first. We may have to get there first. That's what the Rove is all about. Look at this forest, bro. Start our clock, 7 minutes 33, 145 degrees, Trinity Bay. After launching from Clarenville Airport, head to the southeast, passing over Smith Sound, and then out over Trinity Bay. Trinity Bay. Well, you know, yesterday we only had 2 segments of the entire bush trip leg. Today we've got heaps more with 3. So be it. So be it. Bush trip designer is a little tired. He or she is just, you know, getting it done now. We're getting to the end. Let's just finish it off. Been a good bush trip. I've enjoyed. I knew nothing about Newfoundland. Some of the information has been pretty good. There's been some bush trips that was like go to this leg, go to that spot. You know, this one's had a little bit of information along the way, which I like. Newfoundland looks like a nice spot. Cool part of the world. Great. It's just great, you know? You know what it is? It is great. Oh, look at this. We're doing 145, then 147, then 149. It's another straight line mission. Anyway. Look, 8 out of 10 on the bush trip. 8 out of 10. Bush trip designer, whoever did this, you know, pat yourself on the back. You did a pretty good job. I think I only saw one typo. We had one weird thing yesterday where we were flying nowhere near where the instructions were explaining. And yeah, other than that, pretty good. Pretty damn good. Fairly short ones, you know. None of them have been, I think one of them was slightly over half an hour. Most of them under half an hour, which is good. The bush trip legs should be, in my opinion, 15 to 30 minutes. Having to do hour and a half bush trips isn't that much fun. You get tired, you know what I mean? I'm an old man. I just want to do half an hour, you know? Look at this beautiful little cove here. Wow. So to our right there is actually an island called Random Island. Rando. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. It is an island. It doesn't look like an island because it's so far inland, but yeah, there's water all around it. How random. A random island. Well, this must be Smith Sound. How come there's no mention of Random Island onto Trinity Bay? Come on, bush trip designer. I've just talked you up. I just gave you 8 out of 10. And you're not mentioning there's an island called Random Island? Come on, bro. Come on. The Rando Island. This is where all the randos you play games with come from. All the way up here in Newfoundland, Canada. That cliff there. That's quite some cliff. Random Island. quite high up in the air too. We've got a lake up at the top of the island. Bro. Excitement plus. Oh, we're going out over this bay? We're not even following the coast? Wait a second, how far away is that? Oh, that's a big... Oh yeah, this bay is gigantic. Alright, well, okay, most of this trip's going to be over water. I'm downgrading you. I'm downgrading it. 7 out of 10, maybe even 6 out of 10. You know, this simulation's at its best when we're over the land. I mean, over the water's fine, but what's there to look at? Nothing. Craziness. Over this must be Trinity Bay. Gigantic bay. Actually, yeah, alright. Well, we'll have to see what the purple arrow does, but... Well, now we won't know, because it's saying 146. And we're meant to be doing 145, according to the instructions, and then 147. We've done 5.5 minutes of 7.5. I don't think we would be there yet. Let's get out over the water, and then just assume we're on the next segment. The next segment of mystery. Alright, do I restart that clock? Yeah, well, look, let's just assume we've moved on, perhaps. Saying 146 again. We'll see. Avalon Peninsula. 147 for 455. Maintain course over Trinity Bay and sight the small coastal village of Winterton. Winterton lies on the northwestern aspect of the Avalon Peninsula. The Avalon Peninsula is home to St. John's, the largest city and capital of the province of Newfoundland and Labrador. Look, we've done 6 minutes 40. Let's reset our clock. Yeah, Winterton, according to my Google map that I'm looking at, is right in front of us, so at least that's correct. But I'm not 100% certain they're saying the right thing here. Looking at the map, St. John's is the next peninsula. Unless the airport's on this peninsula, but there's another body of water in between. Have they messed up the final leg of the bush trip? Surely there should be some more. We shall see. Anyway, on our way to Winterton. Water, water everywhere, not any drop to drink. Yeah, Winterton, just off the right in front of us. Little bay there, a little inlet. That's where Winterton is. Oh, it's gonna be so exciting. Got Turk's Cove, I thought it's a New Pelican. There's a town called Heart's Content, cool name. Hants Harbour, New Chelsea, New Melbourne. New Melbourne. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, we have switched to 147 at least. The purple arrow's onto it. Good work, Purple Arrow. You have served us well. We may have the day off after this. And, My shout. Purple Arrow, my shout. Buy whatever Purple Arrow buys, you know? Enjoy yourself. Anyway, here's Winterton, just below us right now. Well, not actually technically below us, but just below the image of the plane on the screen. And then we're crossing this peninsula, then there's another body of water, and then another peninsula, and that's where St. John's is. So I'm guessing this isn't the Avalon Peninsula, it's some other named peninsula, and mistakes have been made. We've done 3 minutes. If I had waited for it to say 147, we would be doing less as well. So we're now over Winterton, but we haven't done anywhere near the right amount of time. Well, it did say actually Avalon Peninsula as the heading, so I guess we're crossing the peninsula. And that's the end of the waypoint, and we're sighting the small coastal village of Winterton. Yeah, fair enough, here we go. So we're still 147. We'll wait to see what Purple Arrow does for us. And it says 149, we would have known. Started the clock early, and it's currently saying 4 minutes of 4:55. 4 minutes of 4:55, and it's probably more like, should say, 3.5 minutes. So yeah, another minute or so. I'm going pretty fast, so that'll be early as well. It should almost cancel itself out, really. It might actually change right on 4:55. We shall see. Look at all these little bits of lakes and things. Another cheese-grated island, peninsula thing here. How does it come about? It's not often like this on coasts around the world. But up here, is it because of the ice? Does ice do this? Yeah, well, we've just hit 5 minutes on my clock, so yeah. We're over time. Now there we go, right there. So we were 10 seconds late. Interesting. St. John's International. Maintain course over Conception Bay and gain a visual on St. John's. St. John's International Airport lies north of the city centre and northeast of Windsor Lake, a prominent visual reference when approaching St. John's. And no congratulations, you finished this bush trip. Oh, I'm outraged. Anyway, 8 minutes this way, 8.5 minutes. Yeah, can't possibly be both Avalon Peninsula. They're both very different peninsulas. Really? Really going to be 8 minutes to cross that? Bro. We haven't even left this peninsula yet. Conception Bay, I see. We've got a town in front of us called Small Point, and then next to it, Small Point hyphen Adams Cove hyphen Blackhead hyphen Broad Cove. I guess they couldn't decide what their name was, so they just went with all of them. What else we got? Ochre Pit Cove, Gull Island, Bradley's Cove, Perry's Cove, Salmon Cove, Crocker's Cove. There you go. That's Avalon Island, Avalon Peninsula. Possibly. I don't think my Googles tells me the name of the peninsulas. Zoom out a bit. Nah, no mention of it at all. Nothing. You've got nothing. Right, over to this peninsula and St. John's International Port of Air. Little island out in the bay as well. Or was it Conception Bay? Where people conceive. Allegedly. So yeah, tomorrow back on the Rove. Gotta get out of Newfoundland and get back to the mainland, follow the coast down. I think it starts in Philadelphia or something. Anyway, fairly northeast of USA, and then goes all the way down, I believe, to Washington. Perhaps even further. That's the next bush trip. And then we need to get to New Zealand. So yeah, that'll take a while. I'm thinking of just going down through South America. And then once I hit the very bottom, don't know, get in a fighter jet, I guess, and fly over the ocean, because that's not going to be particularly close to anything. I suppose I could look into how quickly, what Pacific Islands? Dash across those, but gonna be tricky. Don't think there's any airports in Antarctica. Because that would be the other thing. Fly over to Antarctica, head across, and then back up into New Zealand. The conceit of the Rove is that we always go from where we left off, so gonna be tricky. I may have to change planes. We may have to get into a jet or a fighter jet, maybe. The Dark Star, perhaps, isn't a real plane. Star? Is that what it was called? Can't even remember now. The Scramjet from Top Gun. Right, we've done 4 minutes 45 of 8:26. I'm not seeing on the map where the airport might be. They did say northeast of the lake. And I do see a lake, but I don't see an airport. The picture shows a double perpendicular concrete giant international airport. Maybe even 3 runways, don't know. We should be able to find it pretty easy. It looks pretty large. Large and in charge, as they say. I don't know who they are, but they're as they say, It's saying where the Lake, promenade over St. John's, internet line north of the city. Just north of the city. Okay. That might be it on the map. Let's zoom in just a tad. Yes, St. John's International Airport. Okay, so it's directly in front of us. I do not see it just yet. St. John's is sort of over to the right-ish. No, not really. Straight in front of us as well. It's just that whole section over there in the bay. Well, next to the bay. It's not in the bay yet. Oh, look, there it is. There's the runway right there. Right in front of us. Airport is welcoming us. Hello, St. John's. Thank you for your kind welcome. And this, the last of the bush trip. It's definitely a runway. City just beyond it. I believe this is the capital of this area. St. John's, what's that flashing over there? Oh, it's another plane or what? No, it's the other runway. It's the other runway. Don't panic. Don't panic, everyone. Don't panic, Bush Trip designer. Don't panic, everyone else. Don't panic, programs. Don't panic, game. Alright, I think we can slow it down now. I probably wasted a little bit, left it a bit late, but, you know, didn't want to spend all day getting there. Come on, plane. Start slowing down. That'd be great, if you wouldn't mind. Yes, you do mind. Look, it's a big runway. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Have gear down. That'll help. Come on, plane. Come on. Little bit more. Get the flaps down. There we go. Oh, well, we're landing in the middle of the runway. That's fine. You know. Nowhere was it written that it didn't have to be that way. Come on. Maybe not even. Look at this. We're plummeting quicker than I would have thought. Not going to be ideal. It's not going to be perfect. But it is going to be okay. Don't panic. Panic. It's time to panic. Panic! No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No panicking required. We'll be fine. Look at this. We'll land past this yellow line. Whatever this yellow line is. We didn't want to land on the yellow line. That would have been foolish. Would have been dangerous, you know. Wet paint, perhaps. Wheels down. Brakes on. Yes. Yes, we have done it. They said that it couldn't be done. And I don't know who they is, but it could be done. That's it. The Newfoundland Passage Bush Trip done. Leg 6 done. All of it done. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for existing. Au revoir. Goodbye.